What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Other Anime Guy here. Today we're doing a tier of as you can see, the Super Saiyan transformations. I want to stress this in the beginning. This is my opinion, me, Other Anime Guy opinion. Okay, before everybody gets all like, how is he gonna put that above that? And just watch, man. I got my reasoning, and it's me. So we're gonna start with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy goes in A. Why? Because when I first seen this when I was younger, and like when I was like maybe 11, I don't know. I'm like 25 now. Well, my bad. I'm like 26 now, man. It's been a while. When I first seen this, this was so epic. It took like 2 episodes for him to actually get to that point, but when he got there, stuff was awesome, dude. Like, he was laying in the boo. His attacks was like stupid stronger than it normally was. The stuff was awesome, dude. Like, you gotta give credit where credit is due. A lot of people don't like him. He's like, what happened to his eyebrows? Did he have like, some kind of sick? I don't know, like, man, like. Like, it is a good question. What happened to his eyebrows? His skin just fold over him and all that, but he looks so sweet, dude. I got the Super Saiyan 3 figure upstairs, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's like one of my favorite figures. See, one of my first Tamashii Nation figures that I ever got was that one. I mean, it's the exact same one from the Buu Saga with the Halo. I'm just saying, like, it's dope. Anyway, let's move on down. What is this? The buff Trunks transformation. Well, this was dope when I was younger, because I was like, oh, it's so sweet, dude. He is Jax. But then now, it's like, it's pointless. It did nothing, especially when you're going against somebody that's fast. You gotta literally be able to catch them to beat the crap out of them to show the power of this, buff transformation. So it's like, it's good, but then again, it does nothing, especially now with the opponents they have now. So it primarily it goes in D. The same thing with the buff Vegeta. Oh, sorry about that. The same thing with the buff Vegeta. Same thing. Cool when you first seen it, but once you realize it did nothing against Cell, it did nothing against anything else or anyone else. So yeah. Then we're gonna move on to Evolution Vegeta. Oh, sorry about that. This fucking iPhone is so freaking sensitive. We're gonna put him, honestly, S. I put him at S because of the fact that everybody thought, oh, is Vegeta gonna get Ultra Instinct 2 or something, or and then I'm like, I'm happy he didn't. He's gonna get the power his own way, and this is basically a mastered version of Super Saiyan Blue, I guess. And it looked dope. I'm sorry, when he did it against, was it Topo or Jiren? One of those two. When he did it against them, it was awesome. I mean, seeing the hair color, it was like little glitter effects or something, or sparkly effects. It was dope. And he got something that wasn't all, because it was always tit for tat with Goku and Vegeta. I mean, we don't know if he could actually turn Super Saiyan 3, because you got other people or other things out there like, oh yeah, they got Rage and Blast, they got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Then they got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta GT, and I'm like, that never happened for the most part. So it's like, I don't know. But anyway, it goes for an S for me. A lot of people that I've seen so far, it's like C or D. But that's, like I said, it's my opinion. And we're going to move on to DBS Broly. He's definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. Why? Have you not seen the movie? Honestly. Yes, it's basically Super Saiyan, but max power, full power, or whatever. But the movie, like how he just annihilated Goku, and even Super Saiyan Blue wasn't enough. He had the fuse, and can I say it about the fight between, I mean, it wasn't this exact Broly. It was really, since we're going to it, it was really this Broly, Fury Broly, who goes in A tier. Why? Because he had all the power of it, the Great Ape, but instead of transforming, he just, controlled it. It was a controlled power where he gave Goku the hands with it, and while Goku was still even in Super Saiyan God, but him against Vegeta, I'm happy. Why? Because in the original Broly, obviously you all know Vegeta was a pussy. I'm sorry, he was. He was a pussy. He was like, oh my god, legendary Super Saiyan, what am I gonna do? Oh my god, everybody, I can't move, what are we gonna do against him? And in this one, he gave him the hands. Like, he, stepped up, as a father of 2 kids, and improved himself, and I would love to see what he would have done against the Fury one, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's A tier for the Fury Broly, and we're gonna do Ultra Instinct Goku. That's gonna go, honestly, yes, that's gonna go with A. Why not S? Because I like the form. I like this form. You know what? Yes, S. This is one of my favorite ones. He didn't speak or anything like that. Obviously, you don't really need to with this form. But he was dope. What he did to Kefla, come on now. That shit was dope as hell. Hands down. That shit was dope. And like I said, since we're on that one, this one was cool and all. But it kind of made no sense for them to really do it. Like that first one, the sign, I think that's what it's called, but they could have honestly made that the mastered one, and I would have been perfectly fine with it. They didn't need to make his hair look all gray like he's an old man going through the Benjamin Button disease or something. I don't know. And then was it Kaioken? When I first seen this when I was younger, and I still feel the same way, dope, hands down. Kaioken Goku against Vegeta, that shit was dope and always will be. Say what you want. Blue was dope when it first came out, but it was I don't know, it was good, but it came so relied on the whole Super Saiyan thing before they discovered Blue. You know what I'm saying? So it was good, and I still enjoy seeing it, but then it's alright, it's just Super Saiyan with blue, what Frieza said, Super Saiyan with blue hair dye. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was good when it first came out, like I said. Sorry about that, but then again, yeah, dude, this new iPhones is I'm doing this on the XR Max? The big one, the big phone. It's stupid sensitive. And trying to make this video so long, but yes, let's go on to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Clearly S tier. So many reasons why. This transformation activated when Cell stepped on Android 60's head and smashed it. And do I need to say what he did against the Cell Juniors? One hit. He literally just was one hitting them. All of them. One hit, boom, explode. Head knocked off, body split apart. You know what I'm saying? And then against what he did to Bojack, hold to his chest. Come on, enough said. Then we got the original Super Saiyan Goku. Obviously S tier. When you first see that, literally, when you first see that happen, it's amazing because you got his eyes go back to his head, the bangs popping out of him. He just full of rage, and it's you killed Krillin, you killed my best friend. I know these niggas. This dude's just he was so much younger. Why would you do this? I'll never forgive you. I'm I'm like, yo, this dude's about to just spaz. This man is about to just get handed to him. And then he just full on, just like, oh, I'm about to body this dude. Come on. Screw you 100% full power. Like, get out of here. And you got Rose. Yes, it's the same form, but I want to put that at A. Why? Because, it's, like I said, it's the same form, but honestly, the color and then who it was who it was on, like the Goku Black thing, and it looks sweet, dude. Like, that's one figure I also want too, but it's like $170 now. I wish I would have got it when it was like 60. But Goku Black, that's all I gotta like. It's just Goku Black. That's all I'm saying. Goku Black, one of the best villains ever, you know. But alright, and then we got Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Definitely C, because all it is essentially it's like when the Otherworld tournament, and then all he did was turn Super Saiyan, and when Kaioken, it's basically that, but with blue, so it's like, there's no really, you know, it goes D. I'm sorry. It goes D. It goes along with that, because it's really, it's just nothing. There's a power enhancement, but just with blue, and it's really, it's not even another transformation beyond. I don't even know. Then you got this Rage Trunks, well, the one that you got the energy from people, and then it just was like, he looks sweet. I gotta go to B, because I did honestly like it when I was watching it. You know, when it was on, like, you know, when it came on like Funimation or Crunchyroll or whatever. It was dope, and I enjoyed it. I just, you know, like everybody else probably say this too, I wish you could have played with them in Xenoverse 2. But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't make the game. I guess they have their reasonings and all that other stuff. So then we got Super Saiyan God Goku. He is definitely S tier, because when I first seen the form, yeah, I mean, it was nice seeing how he got it with all the Saiyans, the pure-hearted Saiyans, and Pan with the little baby inside of her. I mean, Videl with Pan inside of her, my bad. And then that's kind of weird. But then it was dope. You know, I liked it, seeing it, you know, and yeah, people were like, well, he had to only get it because he needed help, but he eventually tapped into it and he could do it himself now, so there's your answer for that. And I love the form. I wish he got a lot more in this series rather than just blue, because it's like the burnt, like the heat. I mean, it's almost like the heat from Monster Instinct, but, you know, obviously instead of it being like blue and stuff, it's red. It's dope. I love the transformation, so it's S for me. Okay, Bandai had the Twitter thing. And then next we have the Great Ape, the one like, you know, with Gohan, Goku, Kid Goku. I want to say A, because, you know, I did the series ass backwards, you know, because when Toonami came on, you know, I was already watching Dragon Ball Z, and then obviously, you know, they had the little schedule where they had, you know, Dragon Ball, I think at 6, and then Dragon Ball Z at 6:30. So then I'm like, well, I knew about the Kid Goku, but I watched it as backwards. I was Z first, then that, and then I'm like, oh, you know, everything just ties in together and all that with the whole Goku marrying Chi-Chi thing and all that other stuff. But even watching Kid Goku turn into the ape was dope. I mean, he killed his grandfather. You know, that was kind of messed up in the end of it, in itself. But even watching Gohan doing it, it's a dope form. It's really dope, and you know, it'd have been dope if they you know, put more of it into the series. You know, rather than just, you know, it pops up from time to time. You know, that's why, it's going to lead up to this, the golden one, golden Great Ape. Going to put that with A too, because watching that one, obviously it's gold. You know, it's dope. Gold, golden fur is dope anyway. But watching that, what it leads up to, that transformation, and then how that specific golden ape gave Baby the hands and had that man running scared to Bulma. Like, you need to build something so I can, you know, the Blutz waves and that other stuff so I can turn into one. And then couldn't even turn it. Imagine if they did, like, imagine if Baby did turn into like a Super Saiyan 4 Baby Vegeta. That would have been dope. It would have been. I guess people would have been like, a lot of you probably in the comments is like, you know, oh, that would have been too much. You know, like really Super Saiyan 4 Baby Vegeta. That just would have been dope. I'm sorry. To me, it would have been kind of sweet. So there's that, and then might as well go into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like I said again, it's definitely A. It's definitely A because look at him. Dude, the dude has red fur, red tail, and which is badass, full of confidence, almost like how like the last guy on the list, Ultimate Gohan was, I guess Boo when he came in and was like, "No, I came to kill you, man. Look out here, like yeah. Pink ass, like pink dick cheese hands ass, antenna shit ass nigga." But actually, it was dope. I loved him, especially against Ice Shenron when he was blind and he was the Dragon Fist. That was dope. That was dope. You know, I mean, a lot of people don't like GT. I liked it for what it was. I wish it had more episodes. You know, the whole even when he fought against Rildo, before he even got Super Saiyan 4 or whatever, it was dope. I love pretty much almost every episode, but it is what it is. And last but not least, we got our boy Ultimate Gohan, and like I said, his goes into A because it's not really a transformation; it's more like a unlock hidden potential. It's basically like with is it Guru? The big dude, the big old guy from Namek, the one that died. I think it is Guru. Someone with a G, I don't know. But it's basically what he did to Krillin and Gohan when it was little. But you have the old Supreme Kai do it, who's more powerful. And the form, it ain't no form, but he just unlocked more potential inside of him. The one he had against Cell, I guess, for the most part. But I love it. He was badass, super confident, and he was the shit, dude. I loved it. Like, I love Ultimate Gohan, or Mr. Gohan, whatever you call him. Especially, they got a figure coming out with the Dragon Ball World Tour. You get interchangeable heads. You got the base form one, and you got Super Saiyan Gohan. It's dope. I love it. As you can see, this is your boy, Other Anime Guys, transformation tier list. Like it, don't like it, it's my opinion. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want me to do more tier lists, you can like, comment, and also subscribe. Join the Other Anime Nation, and see you next time. Peace.